And good evening. Welcome to the Deltahead stream. I am James Howell, and tonight we're doing part 3, Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. Excuse me. And yeah, so the stream goes cut a little abruptly last time. Had something that needed to be taken care of in the short term, so I don't exactly remember where we left off, but I think, oh no, now I do. We had just finished getting out of jail, going to the morbidly obese man being fed with tubes of undescribable, and I mean that literally, pastes of whatever food that might be. Actually, the pastes themselves are describable, but unidentifiable. There we go. That's good. Unidentifiable pastes being ejected into him. And we made it into the library, moving through the card catalog, chasing references, and that's where we left off. So that's where we will pick back up. Excuse me, I have a cough drop that uncomfortably lodged itself like deep somewhere back up here. And it only now just finally made its reappearance, so I'm sure that's everything you wanted to know. But that's what's going on this end. There it is, finally. Crunch it, be done with it. The foul lozenge. So yeah, pre-game show. Thinking about the word lozenge. Lozenge, it's interesting. There is a book by I want to say a 17th or 18th century writer. I want to say his last name is Brown, and it was about gardens and divine organizations of them, the shapes that they can take, and how this has in some way some sort of archetypal spiritual importance. And I don't remember the name of the man, I don't remember the name of the book, but I do remember that lozenge shows up as a shape, as a kind of rupee-like shape. I remember rupees from Legend of Zelda. And that shape, oh no, it's a diamond. It's a diamond. It's like this. So without the bit on the end. A boat ready for a quick escape? Well, I mean, does it have to be seaworthy? Are we being that specific? Because, good evening. But yeah, so the lozenge as a shape is supposed to have some particular divine import, and I don't remember exactly what that is, and now I'm very curious to go find out. Do you want to borrow one? Oh, right, yes, okay, so now that we're going through the motions. Yes, yes, the gears are turning, and the gears are turning, and they're slow. It's been a little bit of a day, so I'm a little tired and slow on the uptick. Hopefully, I'll get jokes as they happen, and I will not be expected to remember anything. But kind of along the lines of divine organizations, this came in the mail today, which is very exciting. Visions of Heaven and Hell before Dante, and the bigger project that I've got going is just kind of reading into the development of the idea of purgatory as a third place. The notion of a third in any kind of dualism is very interesting to me, and the heaven and hell, of course, were the dualistic poles of the afterlife, and then purgatory showed up as the third, and the creation of that, the development of that, is very interesting to me. So I'm reading up on it, and some of the references that I was looking into referred to Perseus's vision. Perseus is an old East Anglian, I don't know if he would be a saint, but he certainly is a mystic, and he had a vision that feeds into the development of purgatory. And look at this art. Look at that. Look at those guys. Look at them. Those are some unhappy demons in hell. They are looks like some sort of like a rope and a pulley and all sorts of, I mean, that's hell for you, isn't it? But yeah, no, it's really interesting because Virgil's Aeneid was the first big major piece of world Western literature to kind of like give the afterlife any kind of like structured organization that you could go through and kind of know where you are. And then after that, after sort of like literary tradition died out, and then the church came in, it sort of got really, really simplified into not just like an underworld that you go into and that has tiers, but then to, you know, destination one, destination two. And so reading through these intermediary accounts of visions of the afterlife, it's very interesting to see how free form it seems to have been until Dante comes along and gives it a rational structure. So yeah, so that's neat. That's what I'm reading now. And there's another book that's over there, and I'm not going to get out of the chair to get it, titled The Book of Form and Emptiness, which is a novel about a young man who his sense impression of small objects includes hearing tones. And it's a lovely book. I'm about 50 pages into it, and it's a gorgeous little story. And closing out as a final note on the note of tones, as you can see, my right hand has been sort of bundled up here a little bit from an overuse injury. Just typing for so many years has just strained my wrist. So I couldn't play banjo for a bit, but I picked it back up. And the intermediary, the week in between when I wasn't playing, kind of helped to concretize my Monkey Island theme arrangement, and I will play that here for you. So this is what exists so far. And that's as far as it gets. There is there's a kind of a closeout after the bridge that goes back into a refrain of the opening theme, and then it's done. Thank you. Also, thank you for the subscription. I was talking so much about heaven and hell, I forgot to notice what is on this earth right now, which is your subscription. So thank you, Mexican Sting. Evening, Dan. It's good to see you. How are you both doing? I'm glad to have caught you both. It's I remember yes, Dan, it's my arrangement. It does sound somber. It actually is kind of a brooding little song. Like once you take out the the sort of reggae, which kind of has a lighthearted feel to it. You know, the boom dun 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 boom dun 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 dun. Like once you take that out, the melody that's left is very, very brooding and reflective. And as I'm arranging it, I'm noticing that there is enough wiggle room of the core melody to kind of change kind of whether it expresses something that's a little melancholy and then something that's a little bolder. And so the way that I'm arranging it, there's kind of an emotional narrative progression from being very introspective to epiphanic to confident, and that's kind of the direction that I'm trying to take it. Oh, good. Well done getting sunburn free from a camping trip. I myself do not always make it out as easily. As you might infer from my complexion, I burn quite easily. Excuse me. But yeah, so we can hop on into this. Let's see. Let me check my volume levels, make sure that this is in fact going to be picking up the game. Yeah, there we go. Very good. Yeah, I know, mysteries on mysteries, right? Let's, oh, there we go. Yeah, I remember getting sunburned so badly on a family trip down to Florida. I'd gotten only light sunburns before then, I think because my parents were diligent enough to put sunscreen on me, and I thought, you know what, I'll just get another sunburn, it won't be that bad. So I went out without any sunscreen whatsoever, you know, out on the beach, so running around without a shirt on, and we made it home, and my shoulders were so sunburned that I basically could not exist without being in pain. Being in cool water hurt, being in open air hurt because air currents would create pain, wearing clothes hurt because fabric would create pain, and then when it finally started to heal, you know, like blisters show up and they were like the size of quarters. It was just, and I'll spare you any kind of details beyond that because, you know, injuries. Fun talk, but but yeah, that was torment, and I have been a firm believer of SPF ever since. Yes, exactly. Let's see. There we go. Oh wow, it really saved us like right on the frame. All right, so. X never marks the spot by I. Jones. That's cute. Okay, so where we were here, we are looking for wherever the card catalog takes us next. Breakfast. Cute. Captain. Oh, Gilbert. As in Ron. Question. Oh, wow. So, bootleg or not, Guybrush apparently wrote a memoir in between his adventures. All the time that has passed. Yeah, I know. It's awesome. I think that Taco Task Force, who's been a regular during the Monkey Island streams, said that they did a survey around LucasArts for submissions to these, and that's how they have so many of them. Yeah, the fact that they put so many of these little things in there. See, this is something about text in a game that if you have all this stuff and you kind of bury it in a place where people who are really dedicated can dig deep into it, and you know, it's basically there for the people who really want it, and it doesn't you know, intrude on other people's experience. I really dig this. Me and Blackbeard. El Fat. Oh right, Fat, the Governor Fat. Twiddlymore. I don't know who Twiddlymore is. Both heads empty. Both hands moving. That's good. Big whoop. See, treasure. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't think. Annotation. See footnoting. Alright. So. Food. See vicious pedantry. A study of yodeling as an offensive weapon. That's a good one. Yawn envy. The yak is slow, but the earth is patient. That's good. I don't know if that's... I don't know who Xanthip is. But Miss V. Wait, no, this isn't even the right letter. I promise you I know what an alphabet is. Warthog's a misunderstood pet. Yeah. So this is a thing. Like my sense of taste and my sense of smell as being are those two senses being connected. They're not really that delicate and that sensitive. Um, oh, okay. So shrew. So it's yeah, it's a uh, overbearing wife joke. Uh, More of those types of jokes in Monkey Island 2 than in the first one. It's interesting. They kind of lean a little more into that and some of the juvenile humor in this one than they did in the first. Um, but yeah, I have several people in my family who like to go to wine tastings and the like, and I legitimately cannot taste the difference between most drinks, honestly. Except weirdly enough, Coke and Pepsi. Those two do have different flavors. But yeah, so if people want to go to a wine tasting, and I'm like, I will come and I will drink that, but I will pretend to think that, oh yes, there's a bouquet. Oh yes, it's the chestnut. Um, oh yeah, that's good old saltpeter right there. Oh yeah, I really love the swill of tin. That's what I'm feeling right here. Um, you know, so oh hey, it blipped out. Anyway, so that's what that makes me think of. Sniffing the cork. I am basically trying to shove a small little stick of wood up my nose, is what that means to me. Opulence is a social art. Dancing on three legs. Three legs. I don't think I get that. I mean, waltzes have a beat of three of boom dun 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 dun. Anyway, living in lime, 1,000 lime green designs. Impact of yellow on small children. Anywhere but my room. Designs featuring cute cartoon characters. Oh, I get it. Yes, those are valid options. Thank you for explaining that to me. All right, here we go. Oh, we're getting close to vicious. Volcanoes warm all year round. Vision, patches, viruses, things you can catch by reading a library book. That's great. Non-musical uses for your violins, like a Looney Tunes cartoon. Dewey Dewey Decimal System, which is good. That's clever because this doesn't use that at all. Here we go. Dog English Dictionary reference. I mean, it's as good as a better guess than I've got, which is 3-4 time related, which I'm sure is not the joke. Lime Life, Disaster Series, Organizational Schema. All right, we're going to go to E. The Code in My Nose. So that was an early hint in this. So we're going to Organizational Schema next. Gross. Oh man, I was in an antique shop recently, and I'm 90% sure that a good chunk of those things are antiques, but they're scattered in between just things that are just like, it's interesting. Like there's enough visual filler there that you're not going to go through and indicate each single one of them and assess whether or not that's really an antique. But then you get close to some of it, and you're like, I mean, I want to say like maybe like 75% of this might be antiques, and the rest I think might have just been like just junk. I went to another antique mall, and there was like a Sam Porter Bridges, what do you call it? The bobblehead things, the Funkos, that's it. And I'm like, this is not an antique. I mean, there are things that you can say that are pop culture that are antiques that make me feel old, and then there's this, which happened like a couple of years ago. You can't fool me. I'm smarter than that. Great expectorations. Gross. Origin of a human cannibal trick. Oh, Guybrush would know about that. Yeah, I have a couple of Funko Pops that are the only two that I have. I got them for Christmas one year, and one is of Crow T Robot, and the other one is of Tom Servo. And those work because they're roughly about the right size of, for what those creatures should be. So they work, but I don't have any others. I guess I just don't have the display, a place that makes sense to display them. I get that some people object to them on aesthetic grounds. Oh man, I love going to thrift stores. It is one of my favorite things, especially going to the electronics section and seeing. I mean, thrift stores like, Goodwills and the like, those are actually places where you can go and find something and feel like you might actually be coming away with like a hidden gem, because so many places like antique stores now, they have access to the internet. So the notion that you could go into a small town antique store, find like, I don't know, like a Magnavox Odyssey 2 being sold for $15 because it looks like an old game system and who cares? The likelihood of that kind of shrinks and decreases because they have access to the internet now. They just kind of put Magnavox Odyssey 2 into eBay. Oh, this sells for $150, so they price it like that. So there's like no difference between just the fact that it's now available and in front of you at that moment. Goodwills are great places to go because you can find stuff like that. Yeah, you mean like the crystal LCD screens, those types of flat screens? Yeah. Yeah, we got a really good one just down the road here. It's got pretty good turnover, and I've been meaning to go back down there to see. I have a particular size shelf hole here that needs filling, and I have faith in my heart that it's going to show up at that Goodwill, and I'm just waiting for that to happen. Sinister Beast under the bed. Guys, Cheese World catalogs. Wow, there are 2 hints in this puzzle to that's good, to this puzzle. So organizational schema. I hear the sound of my feet talking. There are many. Oh god, my knee. There are many good ones here. In fact, I got a very nice pair of binoculars. They look like 70s era binoculars that I found at a Goodwill for $25. I think they were probably sold as a curiosity piece, but they actually work and they're good binoculars. So if I ever go birding, that's my my player 2 pair of binoculars. Yeah, I know what you mean. I have found this isn't an ideal way of organizing, but if you get one of those garage shelves, this is what I've done in my closet here. Those garage shelves that have adjustable heights on the shelves you can put there, and they're kind of mesh wire. If you get some of those, they're pretty cheap. You can usually get 6 shelves out of a single one of them, which is pretty good. And if you just take your books and instead of lining them up like this, you lay them down flat like this and push them to the back, you can get 2 rows, like one here, and you can store a surprising volume of books in a very small space like that. Which if you have got just like this backlog of stuff that you're going to want to keep around, but you're not going to get to in the short term, that's a pretty ideal way of storing it. Labyrinths. Scourge of the pizza. Examination of forced olive consumption. Brother, I hear ya. Obscenity. Symbolic equivalents of obscene words and phrases. Very Cubert of you. More of me to love. Use of nylon by pirates. I mean, it's good that they know their audience. Soda fountains of my... That's cute. Because Ponce de Leon was the one who was going looking for the Fountain of Youth, right? If I'm remembering my conquistadors correctly. Honk if you have to. Colds, allergies. Ah, good. Very good. A white picket fence. Normality. Sociological study. Noogies. How to give great noogies. That seems like a how-to for dummies book for pirates, if ever a one there was. Definitive Guide to Cartoon Noises. Sounds from Under the Bed. Dianetics by L. Ron Gilbert. Confessions of a Narcoleptic. What are you? Feeling good about narcissism. Alright, so organizational schema. Indeed. Labyrinths. Alright, here we go. Zip codes. Sweet Jesus. Where does it end? This is so good. It's so good that it goes this far. Indexes. Wait a minute. Is this about to loop me around? No, I started at indices. Excuse me. Wow, there's I don't think I appreciated that there were as many yo-yo options in this as there are. Alright, indexes. See, indices, this is what I was at. That's where I started. Oh my god, you monster! I think it just loops around. Surely not. Titles, headings. Whoop. Alright, so we're going to headings now. Cross-reference. Referential obscurantism. Do you mean in terms of in libraries for like card catalog type stuff, or just index cards in general? Groupings. Catalogs. Oh. Surprisingly hard to read. Alright, we're going to catalogs now. Subheadings. Maze construction. Annotation. Excuse me. Footnoting. Vicious pedantry. Oh God, it's true. Dewey Decimal System. Organizational schema. Labyrinths. Zip codes. Indexes. And indices. Yep, it's a loop. That's great. So there is a joke here, and the joke is on me. Beautiful. Robert Ford. No, I'm thinking Robert Redford and Butch Cassidy and Sundance, which is related to Jesse James by virtue of the whole Western thing. So anyway, this is a rabbit hole that I'm going down that you did not intend. I did not. Wait, do you mean like the actual Blade Runner game, or like do you mean Flashback? All right, so Jackalope genetics. How to make a jackalope? Okay. No, that's wild. I didn't know that. What's the publishing outfit for that?
There's so many books here. I'll never be able to find anything.
Strangely cavernous. Wonder if there's going to be an Indiana Jones breaking the library floor joke. Oh, hey, look, there's the LucasArts symbol.
There's so many books here. I'll never be able to find anything.
This is a library.
There's so many books here. I'll never be able to find anything.
Please be quiet.
There's so many books here.
I wonder how annoyed she gets.
Anything.
You're disturbing people.
There's so many books here. I'll never be able to find anything.
Lower your voice.
There's so many books here. I'll never be able to find anything.
This is not hog calling practice.
There's so many books here. I'll never be able to find anything.
I won't ask you again.
There's so many books here. I'll never be able to find anything.
This is not hog calling practice.
There's so many books here. I'll never be able to find anything.
I was hoping she'd follow through on that threat. Let's see. What is,
There's so many books
No!
here. I'll never be able to find anything.
How did I light up? There we go. That's it. So the ladder. That's cool. I will check that out. It's interesting. I wonder how a point-and-click game will fare. Wonder what the market for that is right now.
Want to hear a fantastic ghost story?
This is a library. Whisper! Now, what is it?
Why do you have a model lighthouse here?
There's a new lighthouse being built in town. That is a scale model of what it will look like.
Oh, there it is.
It's very attractive for a lighthouse.
Yes, and it will be very bright, too. It will have one of the most powerful magnifying lenses in the Caribbean. I'd show you with the model, but unfortunately, the bulb has burnt out.
I can see two adventure game paths branching from here. One where I fix the lighthouse, and the other where I steal the lens from the proper one.
I'm looking for a book.
Do you have a library card?
No. How do I get one?
I'll need some personal information. Name?
Herman Toothrot.
Address?
Cute.
1060 West Addison?
Age.
21.
Occupation.
That's great. He strokes his beard as he lies about his age. Oh, interesting. I don't remember what the aesthetic of the original Blade Runner point and click was. Was it like this, or did it have was it sort of like polygons? Yeah, these are all synonyms for pirate.
Freelance.
Vices.
Well, I do jaywalk.
Jaywalking.
I see. All right. Your library card will be mailed to the address you gave me.
Oh, dear.
In the meantime, take this temporary card.
Okay.
You may check books out of the library, but only 4 at a time.
That's about as many titles as I can remember anyhow.
What book are you looking for?
Let's see.
I'd like Cow Tipping Enthusiast.
Oh, weird. She loves scooting around on her chair. That's great.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
Yeah, this, I guess, means that they recorded voice lines for every title in the card catalog.
I won't be needing any more books just now.
Remember, silence is golden.
Looks like a normal ladder to me.
Please be quiet.
That doesn't seem to work.
I won't ask you again.
All right, I think this has this involves a puzzle. Like there's I can see the solutions here that I don't have a puzzle for, so I'm going to come back later.
This looks like a lighthouse on a beach.
Lower your voice.
Can I open it?
There's a model lighthouse lens inside.
Can I take it? All right.
Oh, it's stuck. I think I broke it.
Please be quiet.
All right, so I pilfered a public library. This is really
No more bets.
very much in line with
Here we go.
how Guybrush's adventure has gone to date, ruining people's lives.
Red. All right. You're a winner, sir.
I don't remember these guys at all.
What you got left? We have money, an invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party, and a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island.
I'd like the money.
The money it is. You can't win if you don't play. Easy money. Care to make a bet?
Huh. It's got a different vibe in the
Place your
remake.
bets, please. Place your bets, please. All you have to do is watch the wheel go round.
Nice. Hello.
How you doing?
Could you explain how this game works?
Sure, it's easy. Just tell me what number you want, and I'll spin the wheel. If your number comes up, you win.
I have a strong feeling this game is
What numbers
rigged.
can I bet on?
1 to 32, red or black.
Do many other people come to play here?
Lots of people come to play when we've got a bunch of prizes, but we're almost out today. We only have 3 left.
what prizes do you have left?
We have a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island, and an invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party. And, of course, we have money! 60 pieces of 8 for every bet.
Wow! I'd like to place a bet.
Betting costs money, kid. 1 piece of 8 for 1 game.
Oh, yeah. Here.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
Yeah, this totally doesn't matter.
I'd like 25 black.
Okay, here we go.
Wow, they really let it go.
18 black. Too bad. Better luck next time.
Well, thanks anyway. I hate losing.
Excuse me, pal. I want to make another bet. 32 black.
32 black it is.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got to find some way of rigging the game in my favor. And, this
32 black.
guy's got to be in on the con.
You win again. Today is your lucky day, all right. Would you like money again?
Yeah.
Easy money. Easy money.
Follow this guy, see what's up.
Give me the next number.
First, give me the password. If this is 2, what's this?
4.
Right. The winning number will be 17 black.
Thanks.
Okay. So the second number is whatever the first one is.
I'll knock.
What do you want, kid?
I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Sorry to bother you.
Oh, weird. They gave Guybrush like a head tilted up talking animation.
Open up! This is a raid!
Get lost. What is it this time?
Have you ever heard the legend of the mighty Guybrush? Well, don't you want to hear it again?
You are starting to annoy me.
Who are you and what are you doing back there?
I'm Bruno, and that's none of your business. Get lost. What?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. You have to get it right 3 times. If this is 4, what's this?
3.
3?
Okay, that's 1 right. 2 more. If this is 3,
1.
what's this?
1.
1?
That's 2. 1 more.
Yeah, this guy's good.
This is 1. What's this?
4.
4?
Okay, you must be a member of the Gamblers Club, but I don't recognize you.
Yeah, let's do this.
What? You don't remember me?
No, but that's okay. You wouldn't have gotten the password right if you weren't a member. The winning number will be 26 black.
All right.
No more bets? Okay, here we go.
I'm surprised they didn't, like, I can get the long animation, like, the first time you go through this, but, I have thought they would have like shrunk it down to like maybe 1 or 2 seconds after
17 black.
after that.
All right.
You win again. Today is your lucky day, all right. Would you like money again?
Yeah. I think that's enough for me today.
Okay, Ralphie. See you tomorrow. Big prizes for just 1 piece of 8.
All right.
I'd like to place another bet. Here's 1 piece of 8.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
It was it 26 black? It was 26 black, right? I actually don't remember. It was 26 black, right? Okay.
I'd like 26 black.
Okay, here we go.
I feel like I want to be careful because I only want to wait through so many of the wheel spins. Interesting that
6 black. You're a winner, kid. Which of our fabulous prizes do you want? Take your pick. You can have 60 pieces of 8, or you can have the invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party, or you can have a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island. Well, which will it be?
it's interesting that they call it the Gamblers Club, but it's just for swindling people. Not about gambling at all.
I'd love to have the invitation.
He wants the invitation. Congratulations!
Thanks.
Big prizes for just 1 piece of 8.
You are cordially invited to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras blowout. Don't forget to bring this invitation when you pick up your complimentary costume. Please present invitation at door and wear your costume.
Wonder if I need...
All you have to do is watch the wheel go round.
And buddy, will ya? I feel like I might want the other thing too, so I'm gonna do this one more time.
What do you want, kid?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
Please give me the password. If this is 4, what's this?
2?
Right. The winning number will be 20 black.
Alright. $20 black.
All you have to do is watch the wheel go round.
I'd like to place another bet. Here's 1 piece of 8.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
I'd like 20 black.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, Mexican Sting, I meant to ask. How is the attempt to get Metal Gear Online running,
20
going?
black. You're a winner, kid. Which of our fabulous prizes do you want? Take your pick. You can have 60 pieces of 8, or you can have a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island. Well, which will it be?
I really want the vacation.
He wants a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island. Congratulations!
No, that totally makes sense. Oh, that's right, you just came back from that.
3 days and 2 nights at fabulous Hook Island. I just remembered. I don't gamble.
Why not? You could win big. Come back if you change your mind.
Cool. Well, if you need any help and I'm available, I'm happy to provide support there. I got it up and running on a jailbroken PlayStation 3, and it runs really smoothly. Who is this fellow?
anything yet?
Are you kidding? I reached my limit hours ago.
Interesting. How his hat is transformed.
I'm a game warden. I'll have to
Oh,
confiscate
wow.
your pole.
You're a game warden, huh? Let's see a badge or something.
Also, like, you get a weirdly much up close look at Guybrush's face. Wild, I don't remember that at all.
Look behind you, a three-headed fish.
Ah! Well, I think you're just trying to get your hands on my fishing pole. Do you fish?
I need the fishing pole to get the thing off of Governor Fat's bed.
I'm the best fisherman in these isles.
Oh, I beg to differ with you. I'm the best fisherman in these isles.
You? Why, you couldn't catch fish at a restaurant.
The pike I catch make Pike's Peak look like an anthill. That's why I'm known as the Blowfish.
Evening, Freelance. It's good to meet you.
You mean the blow hard.
Listen, bait for brains. I'm the best around, and that is that.
So do I have to outfish him, or do I have to trick him? Trying to fall back on old sword fighting techniques here. I don't think, I mean, he did beat LeChuck legit, so he does have that going, and that might be one of the reasons why that's one of the things that he never stops talking about, right?
Not if your line is as weak as your lines.
Perhaps you'd like to make a small wager, Mr. Fisherman?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take your bet.
Let me tell you what I had in mind first. If you can catch a bigger fish than I can, I'll give you my prize-winning fishing pole.
Okay, so I need... What's the catch?
What's the catch?
If I catch a bigger fish than you, you have to eat it raw.
Raw? Raw?
Raw? Plain cold and with the head still on it. What do you say?
Oh, I think you're right, Mexican Sting. It's, just to his credit, he did technically do it. And, you know, Freelance, you're right. I guess there is some merit to the, you know, you could be a little scrappy and grab an ancient voodoo root, potion from a Coca-Cola vending machine. Yeah, I'd like to see Elaine and, I'm drawing Elaine is the boss, Guybrush is Snake, LeChuck is Volgan. I can see Guybrush CQCing LeChuck in a pit fight.
All right, it's a bet.
Great. I am really looking forward to making you eat my catch. Well, with all the sewage from Governor Fat's mansion, the fish are usually pretty gross. I never eat mine, just sell them to restaurants. Best get fishing, buddy.
Stan would be tripping. Maybe. I mean, if we're just picking from every moment in the canon timeline, then yeah. I think Stan would probably be Ocelot in this scenario, if only because the double dealing is really in his line of business. All right, so I need to catch a big old fish. How do I do that? Guybrush is like 6 pixels now. Okay, so there's the wharf. It's the governor's mansion. I feel like I might get something over there. Pardon. Can Dread take me over there? Oh yeah, no, you can't tell where Stan's CQC is gonna land. I wonder if I can, Alright, so... it's just the waterfall that's selectable.
Very picturesque.
Man, I will always remember the first footage that they showed of Metal Gear Solid 3 out of E3, and seeing the early build of, I mean, it looks like it was running 60 FPS. It had Snake in a forest with some much lower polygon trees, and certainly didn't look as crisp as it did. But yeah, Snake moving around in the forest. And in particular, I remember footage of Big Boss in the cave with the torch and swinging it around to chase off bats or something. And yeah, I felt like it was doing that exactly. And yeah, it was rad. You know, one piece of Metal Gear marketing that I've never understood, and I have not had anybody to explain it to me. Do you remember when Metal Gear Solid 3 came out? I just walked back through here. When Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence came out, and it was the part of the trailer where they got to Metal Gear Online, and they're doing the thing that they do in a lot of their trailers where they're, making anagrams of things. And it rearranges the word subsistence to tissue cuts. TISSUE space CUTS. Subsistence is tissue cuts. Subsistence is tissue cuts. And I'm usually pretty good at decoding what Kojima is doing with sort of these sort of very plucked English language words that sort of have an almost iconic quality to them. But that I don't understand. I can't decode that. Will he take me to? No, he will not. I've got to find a way over there. Well, you know what? I'm going to go to Governor Marley's mansion now that I have an invitation. Huh. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, it's really interesting that the accessible words and the accessible phrases that are used have the most arcane and obscure, but possibly the most concrete, one of the most arcane phrases, tissue cuts, might just have one of the most literal. Live down? I don't remember that one. Is that from a subtitle? Interesting. I kind of remember this. Now I'll go back and look at that.
Hello there.
Sorry, son. Didn't have my horn out. Could you say that again?
Oh, is this somebody else with an impaired sense whose instrument I can steal and ruin his life? Oh, interesting. Live down. Wonder if maybe that's like crawl like a snake, so you're like living but you're down, like on the ground.
Hey Hey, old man, how about blowing off the cannon?
How about just blowing off? My name is Augustus DeWatt, not old man. And this cannon is for official purposes only.
Wow, this guy is sharp as a tack, and he knows his business.
Gee, I wonder if it's loaded. Hello again.
What was that?
And what are the official purposes of this cannon?
I watch the sea. And when the mail boat arrives, I blow this cannon. Dang ship's 3 days late.
Like out of the phrase, like, you'll never live it down kind of thing? Like, in that sense?
I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Threepwood.
Like, you'll survive this
Why,
embarrassment?
Hello there, Threepwood. You in town for Mardi Gras?
Is this the right time of year for Mardi Gras?
I guess that's because, yeah, the boss
Always Mardi
hurls
Gras
him
on
off the
Booty
bridge.
Island. I used to be the governor of this island, but I never had any time to come down here and enjoy the party, so I quit. And now I watch out for the mail boat, which reminds me, I have to get back to work.
Interesting. Well, this is hardly one of the more it's pretty scrutable compared to the others, but in the putting the Japanese Metal Gear Online disc into my my PS3, it has a trailer video. No, this is where I saw it. I re-downloaded the open beta, which you can, if you ever downloaded that on your PS3, it was still in your downloads list, and you can download the client onto your PC. So that's there, and it comes with a trailer for Metal Gear Online 2. And one of the it's really selling as a core gameplay feature one of the things that, at least in North America, players never use, which is the SOP system that enabled you to know the status of your teammates at all times. And it has those sort of cards that you're talking about in between, and one of them is, "Where are those I must protect?" And it asks that like 2 or 3 times, and it's so emphatic. And it's extra crazy because it's so emphatic, and it was a feature that nobody used. It was maddening because it really did improve team cohesion.
Found that beauty at the bottom of the sea.
Ooh.
She cleaned up real nice.
I know someone who wants this saw. I don't remember that.
It's said that the infamous Greenbeard won that barrel from Long John Cooper in a poker game. Shame that it's empty.
Aw, little bird's got his reflection in the mirror. Yeah, those are those kinds of localization
It
hiccups.
says beware of parrot.
Got scrubbed out of that sort of press release under his watch for sure.
That's a real ship's horn, just like the ones used on modern ships.
Oh, speaking of antique shops, oh hey, it's oh man, they didn't really do anything to touch this stuff up here in the foreground.
That collectible plate is worth a mint.
How does Guybrush even see
I knew
this?
those would be valuable one day.
Man, this might be a real solid 90s joke. I mean, I don't watch much TV, so I don't know what infomercials directed at the geriatric are anymore, but these sort of commemorative plates were on, like, cable and no, they were on daytime TV, because that's when seniors would be watching television all the time.
That collectible plate is worth a mint. Wow.
I knew those would be valuable one day.
I was told that these are used as a form of barter in the inner cities. That's a Mark 7 Devastator triple cannon emplacement. If only they'd thought to leave a hole for the fuse.
Yeah, what was it? I don't remember it being Elvis commemorative plates, but just I remember a variety of not even pop culture, but natural scenes, historical sites, landmarks, and that sort of thing on commemorative plates, and those being viewed as real investments.
It's a beautiful antique porcelain vase.
Evening, TJ. It's good to see you again. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh man. So I have a picture of this somewhere, and I will find it because it's great. Speaking of Goodwills, I was in a Goodwill. This would have been outside of Chattanooga, and it was TJ. It's one of those commemorative plates, like you're talking about, that was turned into a clock. But the picture on it, I don't think they intended it to be this funny. It's a picture of a mother hen sitting in a nest, and she's got her eyes closed, and there's a sort of contented smile on her beak, but the eggs are outside of the basket. So, like, just following this narrative through, the mother hen laid her eggs, then kicked them out of the basket, and is not sitting on them, and is happy. And it's just like, okay, this is a neglectful parent, and that's apparently what we're celebrating on this commemorative plate clock. Oh man, it's great. I should have bought it. Because then I wouldn't have to hunt for the picture. I could just go to the closet or something where I keep all... Because that is something that will definitely appreciate in value. Evening, Swimmy. Good to see you. Yeah, Princess die plates and those other memorabilia, for sure. How do you... Like, so what do you... Mexicans sing, like, how are you going to... Like... store or display or how do you feature that plate in your space? I'm really curious.
I have an eye patch in every shape.
Nice shop you got here.
Thanks. I pride myself on the quality of my merchandise. I only sell the finest of pirate memorabilia. Even the trade-ins are first class.
Because I had
always make you the best deals.
How can you afford to do that?
Volume.
I have to go now.
A friend gave me a 3-dimensional Winnie the Pooh commemorative plate for my high school graduation. It was one of my favorite things for the longest time. And the reason I ask is it had heft to it, and I could never quite find a nail mount or a screw mount that felt sturdy enough to hold it. Because, I mean, the commemorative plates, they do have, they got heft to them. And so I would think of them as being like wall-mounted things, because some of them do have a little hook on the back. But then there's also the sort of like picture frame stand, wooden stand that you could set it in. I could never get that to fit in a way that felt comfortable, so I'm actually very curious about how those get situated. Oh, you know, maybe that's the thing, like, I think maybe I just thought that all stands that are of that general shape serve the same purpose, because... sword sheath, question mark. Because I was using probably a picture stand rather than one made for a plate specifically.
I'm not sure exactly what this is. I'm not sure exactly what this is. I'm not sure exactly what this is. It's a picture of a pirate with peg legs. Ah, the famous ceremonial lights from the pirates of the South Pacific.
Oh.
Those are for sale.
This is a gift shop. This is Guybrush role-playing being an adult pirate as a little boy, and this is the gift shop.
That's the legendary white whale. Never been caught, except on canvas.
Does it have a name?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Nothing says a whale must have a name. Check out these balls. They're made of a fine iron cast.
Sorry, TJ. Actually, what is your theory? I'm curious.
It's ergonomically formulated to enhance stopping power.
Ergonomically enhanced.
It's ergonomically formulated to enhance stopping power.
Oh, stopping power, like braking power. Okay, gotcha, gotcha.
You'd look good in one of those. And they're great for parties. That's a sign I took from the famous Precipice View Road.
I've never heard of it.
They call it Dead Man's Drop now.
That's a good joke.
Those are authentic scale reproductions of rotting skulls rendered in sun-bleached whalebone. There's even some loose skin to hang them up from.
Yay! I mean, the thing is, like, with the way that this game ends, I think that's legit. That is a totally legit reading of how the game goes down. This is just kind of like the way that the games sort of gel as a whole to me.
That's the real thing, as seen in Raiders, Temple, Holy Grail, and the Young Chronicles.
Wow.
It looks like Spiffy the Pinhead.
Yeah, I know, I'm super excited about that.
It says, beware of parrot.
That's a real ship's horn, just like the ones used on modern ships. Ship hard, ship hard, ship hard, ship hard.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I really wanted to revisit this, especially now, is I wanna get prepped for
It was handmade by a good friend of mine from another island.
Oh, I know who that is. I wanna be primed for that when it lands. I think it's supposed to come out this year, is what I remember.
That's a great gift for the holidays. That's part of the Big Whoop treasure map. I don't know a lot about the piece, but there's supposed to be a book in the library that tells all about the whole map.
Oh. So, I'd like to buy it.
How much is the map piece?
The map piece is made of authentic parchment from the turn of the century. Can't find things like that anymore.
Yeah, but how much is it?
Oh, about 6 million pieces of 8.
I don't think I have that much to spend.
Well, I do have some nice fake maps for less.
No thanks.
Wonder how far Stan's credit goes this far out. Evening, Lars. Good to see you again. It's going well. It's kind of having a nice chill cruise through this game's through Act 2.
Do you take credit?
Yeah, like you have one. But I do accept personal checks or trade-ins.
Trade-ins, you say? How are you, Lars?
What kind of trade-ins do you accept?
Storekeeper's credit, yes, thank you.
Swords, some used parrots, almost anything valuable made of bronze, and a few old ship parts.
Would you give me the map piece for any of those things?
No, but there's one thing I might trade for the map piece.
Well, 5K is still closer than nothing. I mean, you know, every journey starts with a single step. What is, uptime? Did I just walk into an updog joke?
What would you trade for the map piece?
There was a certain ship that sunk, and I'd really like the figurehead. I'd give you the map if you got the figurehead for me.
Can you tell me about the ship with the figurehead?
The ship was a huge galleon named the Mad Monkey.
Is that
Nobody
Guybrush's...
knows where it sank
Oh,
or
Guybrush's
why,
old ship?
But the figurehead is supposed to be the most fabulous piece of art ever. That's why I want it. I'm a collector of fine art, as I'm sure you can see.
Okay, so it sank. Nobody knows where or how.
Please tell me about the ship with the figurehead again.
The ship was a huge.
Oh,
carrier
okay.
named
Thank you. That must be what I'm thinking of.
Nobody knows where it sank or why, but the figurehead is supposed to be the most fabulous.
I mean, the
piece
part of
of
that I would like is if, I mean, he's like regaling this urban legend of a lost treasure to Guybrush, and Guybrush knows that it was his own ineptitude of throwing rocks off a cliff onto a perfectly balanced catapult that sank it.
I have to go now.
One of the things that I really like about this game's approach to jokes is, in addition to sort of like some of the big concept stuff that they have, you know, kind of like the higher concept of the fourth wall breaking stuff, like just straight up vaudeville gags. They know how to make those, and they know how to make them land, and it's great.
See the world. See the world. Last day before I leave for Fat Island.
Could I have one of those leaflets?
Yeah, okay. Like to
I will
charter
keep
ship,
my eye out for
I
a
do
statute
weddings,
noting the
funerals, bar
futility of
mitzvahs, you
man.
name it.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. Not many people want to charter a glass-bottom boat around here. Pretty soon I'm off to Fat Island to try my luck there. But let's talk turkey first. My fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
And these are amusement park prices.
Don't you think 6,000 pieces of 8 is a bit high?
No, I don't.
I'll check that out when the option comes up.
I don't have that much.
I guess you'd better find some more then, huh? Check it out!
Hi, my name's Guybrush.
I'm Captain Kate Capsize.
I'm searching for the treasure of Big Whoop.
Yeah? When I was the first mate on the Limping Limpet, we went in search of Big Whoop. We'd heard it was buried under a place called Blinky Island. Never found the island or the treasure. The captain eventually died of boredom while we were crossing the Sea of Beige Flotsam. Hope your luck is better.
Sea of Beige Flotsam?
Could I have one of those leaflets?
Hey, these things cost money.
Oh.
I just remembered.
Oh,
I'm
no
late
such
for a
option
party.
came up.
You and everybody else on this island. If you need a ship, you know where to find me. 3-hour tours. 3-hour tours.
Previously owned coffins.
Glass bottom boat.
Actually, this fits because I used a coffin as a ship. Or as a...
Hey, welcome to Stan's previously owned coffins. We handle the dead for a lot less bread. What are you looking for, son? Need a bin?
Oh, okay.
Next of kin? Want a family plot without spending a lot? You're in luck.
Lars, I
Just
actually
look
don't
at all this
remember
quality
many of these
merchandise.
puzzles.
Never before touched by a living soul. Most of it used only for a few hours. Premature burial, you know. That sort of thing. Well, speak up. Or are you dead? Either way, you came to the right place.
Didn't you used to be a used ship salesman?
Well, yeah. But I decided to get into a business where unsatisfied customers are less likely to come back and complain.
Do you do funerals?
Of course we do funerals, and not just those.
All right, I will give that a shot as soon as I'm back out there. I have a. There's another LucasArts insignia.
Races. I'd like to say we put the fun in funerals.
But I have a feeling, like, for a lot of this stuff at this point, as it's sort of opened up into these other options, I feel like I'm encountering a lot of the tools that I'll need to solve puzzles without really knowing what the puzzles are yet, so it's kind of hard to sort of sink my teeth into them. I would love that.
I'm not actually actually in the market for a coffin yet.
It's never too early to make funeral arrangements. Making plot reservations now ensures you a space at our popular Scab Island Internment Park, as well as entitling you to discounts on park rentals.
Rentals?
You know, for barbecues, parties, that sort of thing.
Oh, maybe this is what I will use this for?
I need to get something embalmed.
Well, you came to the right place. Your loved ones deserve Stan's special preserve. You won't smell a whiff when we're done with your stuff.
I never knew morticians were so clever. I'm looking for a good used coffin.
Amazing! When you first walked in here, I said, now there's a guy who needs a good used coffin. There happens to be an excellent deal right behind you. Let's go take a look-see. Now this here is the Cadillac of coffins.
If they did a cartoon miniseries of this, I would be grossly disappointed if they did not keep Stan's jacket pattern static even while he moves around.
Really rest in peace and comfort with one of these. Why should a man's coffin be any smaller than his bunk at sea? I almost forgot.
Oh,
I wanted you to have this complimentary hanky. Just my way of saying, I care.
So,
now, where were we? Oh, yeah. I could spend a lot of time in a coffin like this. Sure. Try out the lid operation. It's just as roomy closed. Can I show you anything else?
I definitely have to, like, get him stuck in there.
Actually, I'd just like to browse.
Sorry. Health regulations prohibit me from allowing uncertified persons free access to used internment paraphernalia.
Oh, shucks.
Internment paraphernalia. Yeah, I know, I love that. It's like, the whole, like, used car salesman shtick taken to one more level of, like, gross.
I gotta go. See you later.
One more level of
Maybe
sleaze.
sooner than you think.
See
All right.
the world. See the world.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Trying to avoid guys like you.
Wow.
See the world.
That
Check it
is an Easter egg that
Sunken
makes
galleons.
a lot of sense on its face. And probably one of the only non-literal uses of this verb, or many verbs in this game. Is that Roger Rabbit?
I think this one's my favorite.
No. No, these are not Disney properties.
Neat. Excuse me.
Okay. So, seeing a lot of off-brand, like I'm seeing kind of like a Muppet here. I'm seeing a Rocky, a Bullwinkle, a Bart Simpson, Huckleberry Hound, Kermit, Yertle the Turtle? Touche Turtle? There's a turtle that is reminding me of. So maybe the Roger Rabbit association here isn't that far off. Oh, there's Popeye with the pronounced jaw on the pipe and the hat. Yes, the remastered versions. This is, the remastered versions definitely lean into the similar but legally distinct, sort of, parody tone.
You look busy. I'll come back later.
My costume? Do you mean, Guybrush's, remastered version?
Sunken galleons. See the world. Glass bottom boat. sunken galleons.
Okay, now who's gonna be next? It's a great day for
Kind of
spinning.
remember this.
Just look at this juicy crowd.
Pirates Spit Contest.
Step up to the line and test your swill. Valuable prizes.
Yeah, I see that. I was just curious what you meant with the Final Fantasy VII
They do
costuming.
very well. Come on, it's all paid for by Booty Island Parks and Rec. Just put your two lips together and blow. Are you pirates or
Spit.
not?
Fun.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Ah, the whole world loves a spitting contest.
Everybody already has the necessary equipment. Turn a disgusting habit into a prestige-winning skill. Don't let this grass wither up and die. What was that? Did I hear somebody swallow?
Oh, me. I'll give it a try.
A volunteer! All right, settle down, folks. This kid looks like a serious contender.
Oh, do I have
What's your
to,
name,
like,
boy?
drink something that thickens up the saliva so I get a good loogie?
Well, they call me the Phlegm Master.
The Phlegmster, the Phlegmalizer, the Master of Phlegm.
Oh, wow.
Hey!
That's, oh, whose shtick was that? That's a Saturday Night Live thing. Is that Mike Myers?
Woo! Let's go! Spit!
So gross.
Misfire, misfire! Everybody
Rob
run!
Reiner, that's it.
Well, so much for the Phlegm Master. Let's give him a big hand anyway, folks. At least he tried. Thousands will spit. Hundreds will win.
Wow, I like that. That's the fraction that's in his head. He's thinking like all the winners.
Don't be shy. Let it fly. I know.
Rob
you
Reiner's
wanna
also the
volunteer.
guy who
It's on the tip of your
he's
tongue.
the director of like Spinal Tap, right?
You think spitting is gross? I'll tell you what's gross. Swallowing that stuff is gross.
TJ, I think that Austin Powers is. I mean, I think. I haven't seen it recently. My gut says it's probably a time and a place thing for its phenomenon. I mean, it was extraordinarily popular. I mean, you know, among like young adults when I was when it came out, and I was its target audience. But I don't know how it holds up right now. Yeah, I think it might also be the sort of thing where it created, I don't know if it created a vibe of comedy, but it's one of these sorts of things that's so foundational to a lot of stuff that comes afterwards that it feels very normal. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Exactly what you said, Swimming.
Big
Carpenter
woodpeckers.
bees?
Big woodpeckers.
Oh man, I saw a woodpecker over the weekend. I went birding at a reservoir or reserve over on Bainbridge Island over here, and I saw a cedar waxwing. They've got amazing tail feathers. I saw a good old song sparrow, and of course American robins. They're really cute. They go hop hop hop, then they kind of look up. Hop, 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 look up, and they're great. But then I saw a red-breasted sapsucker, which is like the Woody Woodpecker style of woodpecker, with everything from the sort of like chest. The chest is red and the head is red. The body is white except for the back of the wings going down to the tail, which are blue. And it was, I've never seen one like actually in person before, and it was amazing. Good day for Jay.
No thanks. Only shiny pages left in the catalog.
Spinal Tap is amazing. the parody, they're all parody songs, but the one where they're parodying the Beatles and in their youth of like "Gimme Some Money," that song sees regular traffic in the playlist in my head.
Big woodpeckers.
All right, well, I know that this place exists now. Small structure. Okay. What?
The ghost pirate LeChuck!
Get a grip.
Oh, okay.
Don't you know a Mardi Gras costume when you see one? Is there something I can help
The
you
little
with?
tiny one coming down. Yeah, what was great about that, like, I was a big fan of, I never actually got to see one in person because they were just a little bit before my time, but things like The Song Remains the Same and these sort of like the live shows recorded of like Led Zeppelin and all these big rock bands that they're, you know, parodying, and being really impressed with like the fantasy like sort of showmanship and things like that. And so it was like, I think if I had not had that interest, even just like right after it had been like sort of like currently like culture, I don't think I would have appreciated that as much. Yeah, it is. There's a neat interview with Robert Plant. I don't remember where or when. I read it recently, but I don't remember where he's basically saying like, yeah, you know, years later when I was older and I'd stopped doing Zeppelin, I was looking back at the 60s and 70s, and everybody was writing about, you know, activist songs and about, you know, justice and love and stuff like that, and there I was writing my little fantasy songs, and I can't help but think I missed the times. He just kind of missed the pulse of the moment. And I think that oddity is it makes it weirdly durable, whereas you know, a mediocre protest song would be forgotten and the great ones are remembered, but it being the only Tolkien song this makes you instantly memorable. So like things like Battle of Evermore and Ramble On and the like. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Nice costume. Almost scared me to death.
Thanks. Where's your costume for the governor's party?
Yeah, I think John Paul Jones's falsetto on Battle of Evermore is impressive.
I'm here for the governor's party.
You mean Governor Marley's Mardi Gras fish fry?
It's a fish fry. Maybe I steal the fish from here. So I got to get a costume so I can get into the party. And I get into the party, and I can steal a fish, and I can go back to Fat Island and show the fisherman that I caught a bigger fish than he did. Then I get his fishing pole, then I use a fishing pole to get the book off of Governor Fat's bed, and then I don't know what to do with that, but it probably involves a library in some way. And that's how this is gonna unfold. Favorite point-and-click title? Probably Secret of Monkey Island. That's the one that I have the most, the fondest memories of playing. I don't think I have enough experience to adequately rank point-and-click titles by like mechanical sophistication or cleverness. I remember playing King's Quest 5 quite a lot.
I've got my invitation right here.
Well, what do you know? You do have an invitation. Do you have a costume?
How about yours, Lars?
This is my costume.
Nobody would willingly wear such a dopey costume.
Gotta go. Keep up the good work.
Pardon me. Yeah, Mexican Sting, the only reason this doesn't rank... Oh, hey, there's a cliff. The only reason this doesn't rank up near Secret of Monkey Island for me is just simply because it really is that first village area. I think Secret of Monkey Island, the first one, had more puzzles that were sort of one-offs to solve earlier on, so I think it gave me a sense of accomplishment earlier on than this one did, which is just a bunch of puzzles that are intertwined, and it just took me so much longer to kind of get into the groove of it. What was that? Where am I and what am I looking at? Did I... Like... Am I looking down from this? Now the artwork in this one is better than the first. The clouds are kind of the clouds are what I look to when comparing the styles of this one and the one that came before. I feel like the sort of very wavy, almost wispy look that a lot of the graphics have in this one. Wispy isn't the right word. It feels like this style is what the first game was trying to go for, and this is the one that found it. I guess this could be a Daffy Duck. Is the ocean moving in the background? I didn't notice. Let's take a look.
Sunken galleons.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Cruises.
Got a little bit of a shimmer there to it. Yeah.
Excuse me. I'd like to rent a costume.
Our costumes are all gone, or on reserve. Sorry.
But you have tons of costumes.
They're all reserved and waiting to be picked up.
Oh god. There's like... I keep thinking there's a permanently comfortable position for knees, and there never is.
Why are your costumes so popular?
I'm the only costume shop in a 5-island radius. And besides, everybody who's anybody is going to the big Mardi Gras celebration at Governor Marley's mansion.
Okay, that little tuft of red hair there, that's very Roger Rabbit, and that's kind of my signal there.
I'd really like to rent a costume.
Try us after Mardi Gras.
I'd really like to rent a costume.
Look, if you don't have a reservation, you don't have a costume.
I like how wheedling and pleading is a legit path forward for Guybrush, whereas lesser games would have you just go directly to try to solve a problem or find its or needle for a solution.
I need to rent a costume.
I said I'm all out.
I have to rent a costume.
I told you, we don't have any more costumes.
My life depends on renting a costume.
I told you, we don't have any more costumes.
Did I ask you about renting a costume yet?
Can't you see I'm busy?
I'm looking for a costume.
I said I'm all out.
I like how he just like tries to start the interaction all over again, and just by using a different inflection, maybe this time it'll work.
Please rent me a costume.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Please rent me a costume.
I don't have a costume for you.
You look busy.
Okay.
I'll come back later. Neat. I don't know what it is, but it sure is ugly. Great costume.
Barbecue fish.
I had one like that when I was a kid.
Brie dog.
This is really nice. I had one like that when I was a kid. Doesn't look like any cannibal I've ever seen. I think this one's my favorite.
Caroline crocodile.
This is really nice.
Melee monkey.
I like this one. I think this one's my favorite. I wonder if I can rent this one. great costume.
Joanne Lizard, Bowling Boy, Mighty Moose, and that Muppet there is not accessible. Oh, Caveman Fred. Yeah, there's Fred Flintstone.
I think this one's my favorite.
Looks kind of like another Muppet right there too, from the eyes. All right, so.
Sightseeing. Check it out.
So I gotta get a ticket for a costume. Or I gotta get a reservation. What do I have here?
3 days and 2 nights at fabulous Hook Island. You are cordially invited to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras blowout. Don't forget to bring this invitation when you pick up your complimentary costume. Please present invitation at door and wear your costume. When the tears come, shouldn't you be prepared? Stan's previously owned coffins.
Wow, that's some good used car salesman. They will literally wipe away your tears as you grieve. Won't you come inside and consider a payment plan?
Capsize charters. Glass bottom boat for sightseeing or special interest voyages. There's a picture of her on it. Mr. Guybrush Threepwood, arrested for infractions too numerous to list. Herman Toothrot, 1060 West Addison, age 21, freelance.
Alright. So I looked at the gift shop. There might be more dialogue options with Augustus.
You don't have a brother named Marty, do you?
Boy, the only Marty I know is Mardi Gras.
Who?
Mardi Gras. It's a joke, boy, a joke. You are here for Mardi Gras, aren't you?
No, I'm on a treasure hunt.
What? They're doing a treasure hunt again this year? I can't believe they'd try that again after all the mishaps last time.
What kind of mishaps?
Well, some people got carried away, some graves got dug up, horrible business. Well, enjoy Mardi Gras.
Hello again.
Oh, yes. Well, are you enjoying Mardi Gras?
Yep, can't talk now. Having too much fun.
You kids today, always on the go, go, go.
Alright, so that has reached its end. What happens if I click on the sign?
The sign says the Booty Boutique, mementos, souvenirs, artifacts.
Alright, here we go. Oh, I have to charter Kate's ship. Maybe that's the first in my chain
3-hour tours.
of
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
tasks that will
Great.
result in
As I
getting a
mentioned,
fish.
My fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Do you give credit? Don't you think 6,000 pieces of 8 is a bit high?
No, I don't.
I don't have that much.
I guess you'd better find some more then, huh? Cruises!
This reminds me of a story about a farm girl and... No, never mind.
Oh, Guybrush.
See the world.
Alright, so that...
Sunken galleons. Sightseeing.
That is such a
Cruises.
largely
Check it out.
different number than what I
See the
have,
world.
that I can't help but think that there is something like some puzzle that gives me a gigantic sum of money.
Big woodpeckers.
Is there anything in here?
No thanks. Only shiny pages left in the catalog.
So that one gave me 60. Wonder if Guybrush can try to pick up Stan. Okay, so this is the line of puzzle solving that I'm interested in. The costume shop. Alright. So from what I remember from catalogs is there would be the shiny pages and then the pulpy pages, and I imagine if you needed to wipe, the pulpy pages would be much more likely to do the job than the shiny pages, which would be slick and well, I think your imagination can probably fill that in. But yes, that's how I'm reading that joke. Not optimal wiping material. There we go. Get the shopkeeper.
I can't pick that up.
Oh, now Guybrush is a literalist. Alright. Oh.
I should check with the shopkeeper first.
Should be able to collect a costume. What? Is there something in the description that I'm missing? Let me just...
Cordially invited to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras blowout. Don't forget to bring this invitation when you pick up.
Oh my god, it's right there in the description.
And wear your costume.
All right, cool.
That doesn't seem to work.
Here we go.
You have a costume on reserve. Well, that's a different
I imagine
story.
it's probably very humiliating.
Your costume is right over here. Walk this way, please. Well, here it is.
Yep.
You'll surely be the talk of the party in this. Well, have fun and enjoy your costume.
Just like with Largo. Never miss an opportunity to take a shot at their masculinity for laughs. Alright, let's put on this dress and go.
Is there something I can help you with?
You mentioned a party before?
Did you bring a costume?
I have my costume right here.
Better put it on.
Well, if you insist, but you'll have to try to restrain yourself.
No, not here. Go in the bushes or something.
No, it was,
Jeez.
the,
Oh, that is nice. And the boots are a nice touch. Okay, I guess you can go through.
No, the, you have to collect an article of clothing for Largo, and, when you finally solve the Marty puzzle, it's like a bra or something. No, is a joke that does not make much sense now, but again, 90s.
Oh, what a cute little thing.
Leave me alone. I'm busy. Leave me alone. I'm busy.
So that's... Let's see, are these the similar but legally distinct? What do they look like? I guess that's kind of a Porky Pig? Oh, hey, there's a piece of map.
I'm gonna sweat off 20 pounds in this stupid costume.
It looks like part of the map to Big Whoop. It looks like part of the map to Big Whoop.
Thanks.
All right, I got the first map piece.
No, it was that easy.
More subtle than most.
Yeah, thanks.
Not your usual larger-than-life.
No kidding. I forgot to put air holes in mine.
I can't get by these people on the stairs.
Yeah, I thought there'd be some here. Then again.
Some party, huh?
That's true. There might be some babes here. But what can we do about it? Well, we just ask. Ask? What are you, nuts? Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh, right. They're talking about picking up Guybrush.
Tough on us swingers. I'll drink to that.
They seem to be enjoying the party. Well, what's the matter, boy? Smell something? Nice doggy.
What's the matter there, Guybrush?
Oh, wait, he knows Guybrush.
LeChuck's alive and I'm on the lam.
I was talking to the dog. Who are you?
Oh, the dog's named Guybrush?
She named her dog Guybrush?
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's not much of a name if you ask me. She says it's because he's dumb and helpless and keeps getting in the way. But he sure can sniff out the governor's possessions. Maybe you should empty your pockets.
Try and catch me, old man.
Oh. Those are his teeth.
Look out for that rake.
And Guybrush getting caught by security at Elaine's place is a running theme of his. Oh, it's because I have the map, right?
In here, Guybrush.
Guybrush? Guybrush Threepwood?
The one and only Sugar Bear.
Of all the parties in all the houses on all the islands of the Caribbean, he had to crash mine.
It's destiny, honey cakes.
Don't talk to me.
Snugglepuss.
Get lost.
Punky Doodle.
I'm warning you.
Pooper Duper.
Maybe I should go rake the back 40.
Look at us, together again. Boy, we haven't been like this since, well...
Since I quit my job and moved away without leaving a forwarding address?
Was that what happened? Gee, I thought...
Guybrush, can't you take a hint? We were a mistake. I thought we had an agreement.
Jesus, Guybrush.
I'm not sure, but don't you owe me some money?
So much for a pleasant attitude.
Like all the worst things you could say.
You were right. I was a buffoon. And a weenie.
Oh, really?
Real scorcher outside, huh?
Same old Guybrush.
The governor of my heart.
You're the governor of my heart, baby.
Can't you take a hint?
Alright, I think this is just circular.
Won't you at least give me a second chance?
You're getting warmer.
Oh.
I realize now what a fool I've been.
Well, that's not the most stupid thing you've ever said.
Okay, so I have to apologize and not choose the obvious, like, relationship-destroying answers.
I'll win you back, if it's the last thing I do.
Oh, Guybrush, I know I shouldn't have anything to do with you, but there's something about your weakness and ineptitude that I find infectious.
Does that mean you're gonna let me have the map?
The map. Is that what this is all about? I should have known better. If the map's all you care about, you'd better go out and get it.
Wow, that is a hell of a toss for a piece of paper.
Some party, eh? Try the fish? Yeah, almost choked on a bone.
It is much weirder being in that party scene and, like, hearing those lines voiced.
It looks like it's about to blow away.
Well, then...
What the... Hey!
Do I have anything that can stop this?
That doesn't seem to work.
No. Oh, wait, I have... No. I need the fishing line.
Dang wind! Come back here! It looks like it's about to blow away.
That makes me think of Guybrush getting uppercut by LeChuck all over the first island, going to map view. Alright, so it's at the cliff. And, I mean, this game isn't exactly too strict on player character equivalence, breaking the fourth wall and all that. But it is interesting that I know where this thing went, and Guybrush would have no way of knowing that.
Maybe while I'm in the woods, I'll ditch this stupid costume.
Yeah, based on his pixel, it looks like he's back to form. Okay.
Boy, it's a long way down there.
Do I need the fishing pole for this?
I think I'm too clumsy to hold the stick and tie a knot at the same time.
Let's see. I probably can't use that with, Oh, Parrot Chow! Wonder if I can give that to the shopkeeper. Because he has a parrot, and I haven't seen any other parrots. Okay.
Well, I can't pick that up.
Okay. I thought that's what would happen, but in an adventure game, you never know until you check. Alright, well, that's there. And let me see if I can give this guy the Parrot Chow.
No thanks.
Parrot Chow to parrot?
The bag is empty. It has a picture of a parrot on the front.
I wonder if I can take the mirror and put the Parrot Chow bag in its place.
He likes it where it is.
I don't want to make that parrot mad. The bag is empty.
Okay. What is the mystery object here in cheese grater? Okay.
It says, beware of parrot.
Okay, so this still puts me... Oh right, I was gonna see if I can get a fish at Elaine's party. Because it's a fish fry, so I assume there's going to give... I assume that there's going to be a large fish. Maybe there was one and I overlooked it. Let's go back and take a look. I tried giving the chow to the parrot, but it said the bag is empty. I'll try that again. There's a little more here to explore. Oh, hey! Oh, excuse me. There's an entire back area to explore.
It says, Dear Booty Island Waste Disposal Service, shh, please don't bang garbage cans. Governor sleeping upstairs. It's a beat-up metal trash can. No way. It probably smells.
Looks like there's a fishbone there. I'm pretty sure that's a fishbone in the original.
They're empty.
I think there's so much more music in this one than the first one. Here we go. I wonder if this guy's related to the kid whose job I cost him.
Hey! Kitchen staff only!
Sorry.
Okay.
It's a beat-up metal trash
Kitchen
can.
staff only. How to pose as kitchen staff. What do I have here? Wait, unclaimed what? Oh, that's the book title. Gotcha.
Oh, what a cute little thing.
Why do we put up with this stuff?
I don't know. Well, looks like I'm too late for the hors d'oeuvres.
To Elaine Marley!
Too late. They're already picked clean.
To Elaine! To this great party! To the party!
So the fish bones.
To the salmon pate!
Too late. They're already picked clean.
Okay, and that's not an option.
Hear the one about the polar bear with the hairlip?
She's gone. I guess I really made her mad this time. Central Caribbean School for Governors, Crew 67. Hey, it's Kyle Katarn.
I don't know who Kyle Katarn is, but I'm assuming that's Guybrush flattering himself.
It's impolite to stare at a woman's chest. Man, she has shoulder pads and everything.
That's a solid 90s reference. Is there anything in the pockets?
Well, it doesn't seem to open. You know, I heard some guys talking about Marley's bust. This must be it.
Wow, they really are, they really opened the floodgates on this one, didn't they?
How's work? Like the music? It's alright.
Take the ore?
Where'd you get the costume? Can I get you a refill?
That's weird. It's like... Yeah, the,
Well, maybe she won't miss this old thing.
That's one of the most adventure game things. Just, grab a random thing and keep it because why not? But yeah, being able to hear the voices in this party,
Any new jokes?
makes it very weird.
Ha! Bark as loud as you want. Filbert's out raking the back 40. Oh, what a cute little thing.
Can I talk to the dog? No. Dog cannot be the subject of that verb. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to use this ore for, but I have faith. It's gonna pan out. Oh, okay, that's the light. That's the light on... it starts me all the way back here. Oh, okay, I can go to the woods from there. Anyway, so I thought that Guybrush had like a hit pouch that would be where he you know, kept his inventory. And I was like, every time he walks, it just shifts from side to side. So if you look on, like, his thighs as he's walking toward the camera, that little light patch swaps back and forth. I thought that was, like, his pouch just switching sides, but no, that's the light gleaming off of, his pantaloons. Okay, so... Yes, I'm on board with that. Yep, I'm on board with that. Yep, that's what I intend to do. Oh, I just need you to get one more layer of specific. Something I can pick up here, you say? Oh, weird. You can see the guy's costume in there. That's interesting. What can I pick up here? Alright, can you give me a more specific hint, Mexican Sting? Can I pick up the dog?
Okay, dog. You're coming with me.
What?
Oh, what a cute little thing.
Okay. Got Elaine's dog named after me because I'm cutely inept.
Kitchen staff only.
Sorry.
Okay, still not making a headway on that. Oh, the loud noise of the trash can. They want that to be quiet, so maybe I can use the oar on the trash can.
I don't think that needs a paddling.
Use dog with trash can?
Doesn't seem to smell interesting to him.
I
don't know how to play.
Okay, I don't know. I thought that would work.
That doesn't seem to work. It's a beat-up metal trash can.
Oh, yeah. Let's try that.
Hey, what is all the racket? Don't mess with the governor's cans! Don't even think about going in there. Don't even think about going in there. Who do you think you are? You better just get out of here. Huh.
Okay.
They're empty. I can't move it.
You again? No good, punk. If it's not raccoons, it's teenage vandals. You heard me? Get lost.
Can I?
Transient hooligan.
No, I can't.
Don't even think about going in there.
Okay.
Punk.
I still have this. So I wonder...
That doesn't seem to work.
Can I, like...
That doesn't seem to work.
Get a distance away from it. Huh.
That doesn't seem to smell interesting to him.
Yep. Oh.
You again? Why, Otto, you've got some nerve. I don't have time for this.
Oh, he gave me a solid why I oughta.
Back here. I'm not done yet. Go away, boy. You bother me.
This guy's got some solid Monty Python, go away or I shall taunt you a second time vibes. Yes.
I don't think I need any more.
Alright. I have Jane stopped this crazy thinged my way into the kitchen and stolen
Sure is big.
a big fish.
Oh, there you are. Anyway, like I was saying.
So this hint system is actually really useful for me because, as has been playing out, in this this round of the game, like I'll get pretty close to understanding the concept of the puzzle, and I'll be able to plot out what to do. But there's always one step that I'm just not quite connecting, and so the hint helps to cross that gap.
To me that you guys are at least as fun as a pack of llamas. I hear there's some scouts here from the pro spinning circuit. Ooh, this may be your last chance at popularity and success.
Check it out. Cruises.
I've got a dog and a fish in my coat.
What a piece of junk.
Where do you want to go?
Alright, let's get this fishing pole. Oh, okay, cool. It only does the map animation once.
Caught anything yet?
Yeah, but nothing gross enough to make you eat yet.
Alright.
Wow! This is the biggest... well, it's almost as big as the Leviathan I just hauled in.
Really? Where is this Leviathan? I think you're lying.
Yeah, you're right. It was just a fish story. I guess you win. Here, take the pole.
Weird. Guybrush doesn't move around here. His head seems a little larger proportionally to his body in this visual than in the other one, than his normal normal graphic. Oh, that's kind of neat. Next, get a little turn and walk. All right.
It is a nice pull.
Now, my theory is correct. I can snag... oh no, maybe I need this to snag the piece of the map piece. But you know what, we're gonna try the governor's book first, since we're here. Oh, ha! They changed the picture here to Grim Fandango. Cute. Alright.
I don't think that would be very sporting.
What?
I don't think that would be very sporting. The cover says, famous pirate quotations.
My kingdom for a peanut butter goat cream truffle.
Okay, so he's still gonna wake up if I try to get it. So that was not the right Right intuition.
I don't think this has been washed in about 10 years.
Maybe I need to do something with this alarm?
It seems to go off before stuff comes out of the tube.
Yeah, this is kind of nightmarish. Like, even more so when you had the conversation with him and you got the real close-up of all of it. Alright, so let's go get that map piece with the fishing rod.
Where do you want to go?
Okay. Oh, that's not right. There we go. No, there we go. Yeah, it's pretty gross in the close-up. Not as gross as that severed head though, from the first game. All right. Yeah. Oh my god, seriously?
Dang.
Well, there's some coarse paper in the bathroom now. Okay. The plank?
Big woodpeckers. Looks like a plank stuck in a hole in a tree.
Okay. Use plank. Okay.
Central Caribbean School for Governors, Crew 67.
Use ore with... Yeah, Mexican Sing, this makes sense. That this is what to do to climb the tree. No.
Looks like a plank stuck in a hole in a tree.
Okay, maybe I need to just swap them out as I go along. Did Guybrush suffer a fatal blow to the back of the head?
Ouch! That really hurts. Ooh, wait a minute. Something very strange is going on here. Do not attempt to adjust your set. Dad? Mom? What are you two doing here?
We came looking for you.
Where have you been?
You came looking for me? But I thought you abandoned me.
Why would we do that? We are such loving parents.
Yes, we are.
So what do you two want?
We have some information for you, son.
Really? Great! What is it?
Well, we're going to give it to you in the form of a song.
Oh, okay.
I I don't remember this at all. Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Wow, they're good.
So I'm hearing, he's getting into it. I feel like there's a
I gotta write this down.
skeleton adjusting puzzle I will have to do, and this will be the solution to it. Okay. Hip.
Yikes. What is it? What's wrong? Why did you leave me again?
Ooh.
LeChuck! But I killed you!
You didn't kill me, you little moron! I was already a ghost when you met me. You just destroyed my spiritual essence. A favor that I will now return.
Wow. What a dream.
LeChuck's VO is so good. Okay, so head, rib, hip, arm. Those are the,
Gee, I guess it was an antique.
That's what I'm remembering. Okay, so can I use this?
It's not too useful in its present form.
I've got to fix it. Seems unlikely, but sure.
I don't want to polish that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, and also, like, Guybrush's parents showing up, like, so just thinking about this again from the frame of this is all Guybrush's fantasy at an amusement park. Guybrush plays on one of the props, falls down, gets hurt. Who do you think is going to come running? It's his parents, and he then he works that into his fantasy.
One end looks carved so it will fit into holes.
All right. You know, you're right. Exactly. That makes a lot of sense. Can I use this to bind that
it's
up?
Not too useful in its present form.
No, I can't.
Everything looks all blurry.
I wonder if I can give this to Wally. Possibly redeem myself.
Where'd you want to go?
Oh, we have one of these to watch. Made a kind of a home plate right there. Is the shape I'm seeing.
die hungry, blind, and alone. Ah, that'll work. Thanks.
Alright. Finally feel less like I'm going to hell.
Hi, Wally.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brush.
Would you mind if I just looked around?
No, be my guest.
Is he still going to put it down to where I have an option to steal it? No! Okay, cool. Wally is not going to make that mistake ever again. Poor Wally. I mean, it's funny because, like, Guybrush is just like this petty, opportunistic bully now in this one. Yes, it's in the big tree. Get that. Yep, that's right. All right. Alright, let's do a quick look. Okay, those are all selectable. That is selectable. Alright, back to this. Yes, I'm there with you. Oh, okay. This is also something about Monkey Island 2's design that I'm noticing. So with Monkey Island 1, I remember the puzzles and
Where'd you want to go?
the solutions and the problems were all contained pretty much in the same area, and so you could pretty easily find the solution to a particular problem, not too much more than a stone's throw away. It's my memory of it anyway. And this one really is asking you to use a much larger variety of resources, and it uses more like sort of recall like that.
Excuse me, could you take a look at this?
Looks like a massive fracture. You're gonna be using this? I better reinforce it for you. Here you go, boy. Steel shank, alloy splints, better than new.
It looks better, stronger, faster.
Yeah, Mexican Sting. When I think about this game and clouds and stars, this environment here in particular, this is where that sort of like wispy feeling comes from for me, because it's all very flowing up here, and it kind of matches the land visuals too.
Where'd you want to go?
All right. Oh, let's get this map piece. Oh. Okay.
I think I get the idea.
Oh, cool. Just want to prove that I understand it. Nifty. Oh, there's a rope there. Okay.
It's hundreds and hundreds of maps. That's the bird that stole my map.
Well?
That's the bird that stole my map. No way. He looks like he bites. I don't want them all, and I can't tell which one is Governor Marley's.
Can I talk to the bird? No, I cannot talk to the bird. Oh, maybe I can give this map to the bird? No. Well, I mean, the bird likes maps, so that's my thinking. What does this look like? What is he eating? Yeah, the water does have a cool effect there. Like the green that you see.
I don't know how to play. It's hundreds and hundreds of maps.
Okay. Well, I got rid of the bird. Where does that leave me? Maybe there's something out here. Oh, I can walk outside of this area.
Nice.
Use telescope with me?
Nice.
Oh, okay, I can take it. Yes, sir. I am on to you. Under the pile of paper.
It's hundreds and hundreds of maps. I don't want them all, and I can't tell which one is Governor Marley's.
Push.
I can't move it.
Open?
It doesn't seem to open.
Use dog with
It's
pile?
crazy, but it just might work. Hello?
What?
Good boy!
Oh, because he can tell, because he can smell Elaine's property.
That's a good dog. All right, I got the first
Okay,
piece.
that makes sense. Okay, cool.
It's hundreds and hundreds of maps.
That's where even if it's obtuse, I still feel kind of clever. When you solve it. Oh no, I didn't. I just wanted to take an object because I'm an adventure game hoarder. Okay. Just in case that comes in handy. And I think with that success, that's a pretty good place to wrap up for the night. I think next time we can pick up looking for... I know where at least one of the other map pieces is, and we have leads on the others. So thank you everybody for coming out, and I will resume this on Wednesday of next week. Mexican Sting, it's awesome to see you, and I hope you have a great night. Let's go and save this. How far along are we? 42%. 42. Good number. So, alright. Thanks everyone. Have a good night.